Hello everybody, Aaron the Nut here, and welcome back to 1111 Memories Retold. So, this is June 1918, 5 months until peace. Finding out some startling things sometimes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the end of the last episode. But, here we go. Let's do
So
Harry.
I build that balloon. Truth be told, there was not much else I could do. I was always grateful to Katrine. Even after everything that happened, she let me stay in the house. Maybe she just liked the company. I don't know. I helped in whatever way I could, and the three of us kind of fell into a routine.
Ich hab Hunger. Ich habe Hunger, Harry. Ist noch Brot da?
I mean, if things are in the same place, it should be over here. Not that one. Oh, there's a knife there.
Du bist lustig, Harry. Du bist so albern und du bringst mich zum Lachen. Geh nicht weg, Harry. Bleib doch für immer in Deutschland. Danke, Harry.
That day, the postman gave me a letter. And for once, it wasn't from Julia. The postmark was from Newport, in Belgium.
Ein Brief für Harry Lambert.
Harry, my boy, it took me forever to track you down. I've thought of you often since Passchendaele. And I'm sorry, Harry, for everything. For dragging you into this war, for leaving you there. I swore to protect you and I failed. An officer is only as good as his men, and you are the finest of men, Harry. If you'll take one final order from your old major, it's this. Go home, Harry. The first chance you get. Go home to your girl. You've got the uniform now. I know it's the only reason you joined. She'll love it. With respect and friendship. Barrett.
Wir müssen über die Brücke, bevor sie gesprengt wird, Kurt!
Okay. I don't
As we
know what
move
to
against
feel
the
about
Allies,
that. How to
as
feel about
everyone focuses on the attack, I focus on one thing. I focus on the man in the picture. I will find him for you, Katrin. And I will find the truth.
Vielleicht kommt auf der anderen Frequenz noch mehr über die Alliierten.
The Major? Last time I saw him was when the shell hit at Passchendaele. I couldn't believe he survived it. I guess what they said in the trenches was true. The war just couldn't kill him. Work on the balloon was slow. I had no idea what I was doing. Damn crate.
I'm kind of at a loss right now just because so much is happening.
I barely even understood Kurt's plans, but he did, wherever he was.
2 months later, August 1918, north of Amiens, France.
Dear Catherine, the offensive of Paris failed. We are forced to retreat to Germany. Yet today, I made progress for the first time. I know his name now.
I don't know where I'm going. Okay, over here I can very only talk to.
Du suchst nach den Kanadiern? Da hinten haben wir einen zurückgelassen.
Die Tommys haben Scharfschützen in diesem Gebiet. Geh lieber nicht weiter.
Every Canadian I capture either claims ignorance or simply misunderstands. They all look at me as if I'm some kind of madman. But this one understood. And this one recognized the man in the picture.
Help! Help! Somebody, please!
Halt! Das ist gefährlich! Die Tommys sind ganz in der Nähe!
How am I supposed to get over there, like, safely? I don't even know where the snipers are at this point. So I can't duck down. Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out. Dang, I was close. So I can't get up there. Okay. Good to know. Oh, I have to go around this way. Okay. I don't know where my cover is my issue. My brain's telling me there, but there's gotta be something else, and I can't look far enough over to be able to tell. Because the whole thing about this is going from cover to cover. Okay, so they can see me starting there because they're over in that direction. I can't. My issue is the camera. Okay. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. Made it up this far this time. This is actually not as far as as the other attempts, but oh, no. Oh, there was one there. What am I supposed to do? Huh? Dead because I got stuck on this stuff. There's so many different ways that I can take, which is like good in a video game aspect, but I don't know what way's best. I seem to keep getting stuck in the same place. How did he see me through there? Okay, so it looks like there's basically 3 paths I can take. I've kind of tried to brute force a few of the paths, and it hasn't really worked. Yeah, no, that's death. I don't know how I'm supposed to accomplish this. So I get the least far on that one, so I doubt it's that path. Okay. In fact, I think that's Barrett over there. Or someone that looks like Barrett. See, now there's no place for me to really hide, so I just end up over in the same area as going this way. So both of these lead me basically here. Now there's gotta be something I'm missing. But what is it? Well, I mean, I can go here, but how does that help me? I want to be able to move my mouse around to be able to, like, see what's going on, but oh, no, that's death. This maybe you have to... Yeah, there's no way to brute force through the front. I'm missing something. I'm missing something, and it's obvious that I'm missing something. Holy. Why can he see me here? That's the one I don't understand. It's why he can see me there. Okay, so this gets me over here. But I can't move forward. I can't duck behind this thing for some reason. Is there a crouch button that I'm just forgetting about? Switch Harry, switch Kurt, pause, crouch is control. I am probably an idiot. Yep, I'm an idiot. There were some times that I ran into things earlier and I was just like, shouldn't there be a crouch? And I would press C because that's normally crouch. This makes more sense now.
Please, don't kill me! I'm no threat to you! Is that Major Barrett? I don't know where he is, I swear!
Barrett, Katrin. His name is Barrett.
I daydreamed a lot back then. If I could finish that balloon, I thought, maybe somehow I could escape. Maybe somehow I could get back to Julia.
Hast du etwas von Papa gehört? Du und Papa bleibt für immer Freunde, das weiß ich.
I doubt that. It's hard to say at this point, though. What's the plan here?
As the months went by, Katrine kept me updated about Kurt. She'd point to maps to show me where he was, explain as best she could. Kurt sure didn't give up easy.
Two months later, October 1918, north of Nigh, France.
Kurt, das ist Ihr Übersetzer. Was für ein Glück. Bring ihn zum Reden, Kurt. Der hier versteht jedes Wort.
Was wollen Sie denn von mir? Bitte, ich habe einen Sohn. Ich habe das Foto noch nie gesehen. Das schwöre ich. Moment, das ist doch Major Barrett. Sind Sie hinter dem Herr?
Er weiß etwas. Man sieht's an seinen Augen.
Angeblickt ist er durchgedreht. Er würde abgezogen.
Droh ihm, Kurt. Er hat Angst.
Er ist jetzt am Meer stationiert in Newport. Mehr weiß ich nicht.
He is in Newport, Catherine, and I will find him. I will find Barrett. It's only a matter of time.
Good heavens. I was just like, do I threaten? I'm just gonna shake.
Katrine showed me the letter. Kurt's search for Barrett had led him to the Belgian coast. He'd found him. Whatever Kurt's plan was, it wasn't going to end well. And Katrine knew it. She begged me to save her husband. I didn't know if I could find Kurt. Hell, didn't know if I wanted to. But I did have the balloon. And one crazy idea.
I suppose they will call me a deserter now. But I never cared for this war anyway. I only ever cared for Max. Our son, my boy.
Katrine gave me a map of Europe and Kurt's old hunting rifle. I don't know which one of us was more surprised that the balloon even floated.
Yeah, can't blame you there. (11/11) Armistice Day.
I flew all night in that balloon. Don't know how, but I got there. I was back at war. You can't see the war from the ground, because on the ground, you are the war. I'll never forget that moment, because in that moment, I truly understood what I'd been a part of. But I was tired, and I needed sleep. I barely knew which way was up anymore. What the hell was I even doing here? Maybe Kurt found Barrett days ago. Hell, maybe Kurt was already dead.
I know you think I've changed. Perhaps you even think I'm mad. But I did what I had to do for our family, Catherine. And I found him. I found Major Barrett.
Oi, what are you doing here, filthy Fritz? Nearly the armistice anyhow. You lost, Fritz. You lost.
That may be the case, but...
Ah, Miller. More wine.
I thought I was here to take photographs, sir.
You are here to get me wine. That's an order.
Barrett.
Yes, sir.
Now that I can actually remember how to crouch. Now's the time. No? No, not that.
I sent better men than me to their deaths.
Good heavens. My mind is just like in a craze right now, so I'm having
Did
a
I
hard
even
time.
want to save a man who didn't trust me?
Und du hast dieses Bild gemacht. Du warst Mord. Der Tod. Mörder.
To him, I wasn't a friend. To him, I was the enemy now. A true friend would have heard me out. A true friend wouldn't have assumed the worst. I always thought if you cared about someone, that was unconditional, right?
I have the feeling there's going to be a hard choice coming up.
Miller. Wine.
Yes, sir. Coming, sir. Photograph the armistice, he said. You'll be famous, he said.
There's Miller. Getting drunk because of that guy. Armistice embroidery. Okay, so I can't talk to Miller at all. Oh, there's the letter.
Miller! For the love of all that is holy, where the hell is my wife?
I don't like this.
He was a good photographer, that Harry. A good lad. I should never have brought him into all this. I hope you made it home to your girl, Harry. To your old life.
Guy's lost it. Dang. Okay. 1 hour before
The
Pierce.
Fritz awakes, I see. I would apologize for knocking you out, Fritz, but... well, I'm just not sorry. But I am curious about these little souvenirs of yours. So many German casualties must be quite painful to look at. That's what you get for starting a war, I suppose. It's over now, Fritz. You lost.
Du hast mir meinen Sohn genommen.
Come on, Fritz. Give me something to work with here. What else have we got here? How did you get this picture? Are you a spy or something?
Es interessiert mich ein Dreck, was du sagst. Genau wie deine Fotos. Einen Dreck. Was hast du mit meinem Sohn gemacht?
You should try opening up more, Fritz. I sense a lot of pent-up aggression. Let's try another. Hang on a second. These look an awful lot like pictures taken by a friend of mine. These are Harry Lambert's photos. What did you do to him? I'm listening, Fritz.
Du kennst ihn. Dessen Namen ich nicht mehr ausspreche. Er widert mich an. Genau wie du. Er hat gesehen, wie sie meinen Sohn gefangen hielten und nichts getan. Nichts!
So, there I was, right before the armistice, mid-air in a homemade balloon. I was free up there, free to choose. Did I risk my life for a man who hated me? Or live the life I always imagined? Share my photos with the world? Go home?
I have a feeling like a hard choice is going to be coming up, and I don't want to have to make that choice.
This is you in this picture. What the hell happened? Did you kill him? Is he dead? Answer me! If I found out you hurt Harry, you will beg me to kill you quickly.
Ich bin nicht hier, über ihn zu sprechen. Er ist mir egal, wie du mir egal bist. Ich bin deinetwegen hier. Ich will dich, Major Barrett.
Oh, he knows my name. Ha ha! This just keeps getting better.
Ja, ich kenne deinen Namen. Und ich kenne diesen Harry. Ich kenne euch. Ist er dein Sklave, dein Lakai? Hilft er dir für Ruhm und Ehre, Unschuldige zu töten? Er ist doch schlimmer als du. Er ist ein Feigling mit einer Kamera, der glaubt, er wäre ein Held.
You are the finest of men, Harry.
I cannot bear the thought of a world without you in it. I love you. Now and always.
Go home. The first chance you get. Go home to your
There's so many conflicting feelings. There's...
Last picture, Fritz. So what about this one? Found this one in your inside pocket. What's so special about it, Fritz? Hang on a minute. That's me. Now you've really got my attention. And who's this young fellow I'm threatening?
Finger weg von dem Bild! Finger weg, du Mörder! Erinnerst du dich an ihn, Barrett? Weißt du überhaupt, wie er heißt? Sein Name ist Max Waldner und er ist ein guter Mann. Er hat an diesen Krieg geglaubt und er wollte die Welt verändern. Er ist mein Sohn. Mein Sohn. Und du hast ihn mir genommen. Wo ist er jetzt? Sag mir, was mit Max geschehen ist. Oder ich schwöre beim Allmächtigen, bei allem, was mir heilig ist.
Oh, Fritz, I have no idea what you're saying.
Noch keine Nachricht von Kurt. Ich versuche mir keine Sorgen zu machen. Lucy braucht ihren Vater. Sie muss wissen, dass er in Sicherheit ist.
Du, Papa, bleib immer freundlich. Das weiß ich.
I realize I'm not saying much, but that's because like there's so much going through my brain.
You see, to me, you're just one last little bit of war left to fight. We're moments away from peace, you and I. Funny in a way. How about a photo? For posterity. You understand? I'll get the camera.
I might try to explain, like,
not that drunkard.
What is going through my mind?
But I escaped.
Because I don't want to talk over this like I am.
Fritz!
Ooh, he got me.
I made up my mind. I had a friend, and he needed my help. I wanted to help Kurt, but for all I knew, he'd kill me. So I let the pigeon go. I wasn't far away now, and the bird had found Kurt before. I hoped she would again. But first, I had to land, and I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Yeah. It's 5 minutes until peace. It's gonna count down to until it's less than 5.
I survived, and I thought I'd heard gunshots. I had no idea if Kurt was nearby. But if he'd found Barrett, he wouldn't be safe. I had to hurry.
Where's the rifle? There you go. I don't know where I'm going. There is like so many emotions. The amount that I want Harry to be able to go back to Julia is I want him to be able to go back to Julia, but I don't know if there will be an option put before me to help Kurt and go back home.
Barrett was determined and relentless. I knew he would not give up until he found me. For a fleeting moment, I almost respected him. Almost.
Come on now, my little pretty friend.
I hadn't heard it for over a year, but I'd recognize that voice anywhere. At first, they were just two figures in the distance. But the closer I got, the clearer it all became.
I think perhaps we got off on the wrong foot.
It was Barrett, all right. And Kurt had found him.
Hiding is not one of your strengths, I see. What was your plan, just out of interest? You come here, you find me. What then? You don't even speak English. What were you planning to do? Well, well, well. Harry? Harry Lambert? What the hell are you doing here?
Harry.
His name is Kurt. Please, sir, just do what he says.
Wait. What? So you do know this Fritz?
I came here to save him. I'm so sorry, sir.
Jesus Christ, Harry! Who the hell are you fighting for?
Ich will antworten, Barrett. Antworten! Was hast du mit meinem Sohn gemacht? Sprich! Was hast du mit ihm gemacht? Antworte mir!
Please, sir, just tell us. Did you kill that prisoner back in Vinny?
I don't know what he wants. He's crazy.
Na komm! Bring ihn zum Reden, Harry.
No, he's not crazy. He's a father.
Oh, du erinnerst dich an ihn. Ja, du hast ihm eine Waffe an den Kopf gehalten. Wie ich dir jetzt meine Waffe an den Kopf halte, das war mein Sohn.
Come on, Fritz. We've all lost someone we care about. It's war.
Did you kill that prisoner back in Vinny?
I don't remember, Harry. What's the German for probably?
Ich muss wissen, was mit meinem Sohn passiert ist. Mit meinem Sohn. Mit Max. Hörst du? Max. Mein Sohn.
Look behind you, Fritz. I've got far more guns than you have.
Don't do this. Just get on your knees. I'm sure he'll calm down.
I am your commanding
Please,
officer,
sir.
Lambert. Point that gun somewhere else.
Na los! Wenn du schon hier bist, weil du alles bereust, Harry, dann töte ihn. Na komm schon!
Sir, please, just call off the men and tell him what he wants to hear.
Der Name ist Max. Max Waldner, hörst du? Max Waldner. Er war mein Junge.
You think you're special just because you lost a son? The moment he pulls that trigger, your little friend here is dead.
Er war mein Junge.
No!
Just trying to make a peaceful solution. It did not go how I wanted it to. Good heavens. Is that just the end of it?
So, that was it. I lost everything. They called me a traitor, a Fritz lover, a yellow. I still do.
Don't weep for me, Katrin. For I do not deserve your tears. I don't know how long I've left. I suspect only minutes. I go now to meet my maker. Or maybe the devil, if I'm so judged. Barrett is dead. I've done what I set out to do. It's finished. My task is complete. My work is done.
Word spread, even here back home. Taylor won't let me back in the store. Julia won't speak to me.
I did what any father would do. I would make the same choice again. There's little point in pretending otherwise. Please tell Lucy.
We gotta understand. I couldn't shoot him. He was my friend.
In loving memory of all the men, women, and animals that died during the Great War. Holy Toledo, man. I realize I haven't done a whole lot of talking this episode. That's just because there's been so much story. So let me try to kind of explain my thought process during all of this, because everything was timed and I hate that. I had the feeling that there was going to be multiple endings, and it's fairly obvious that there was. Because for one, it said part 3, Revenge, and I just looked it up, and there are multiple endings. I probably got one of the worst, just because I was trying to keep peace, and that did not go over very well. There's a thought in my mind to maybe go and do the other endings. But I'm I'm kind of in a weird place where I'm just like, this game was amazing. And I honestly didn't know what was going to happen. Obviously, I wanted to help Kurt. I wanted Harry to be able to go back to Julia, but I wanted to be able to help Kurt. And I don't know if that's really an option that was put before me at all. It didn't seem like it. So I don't know. Bandai Namco and who published this, and the group that created this did an amazing job on it. That is what I have to say. I may go back and do a bonus video doing all of the endings. I just might, because it honestly just, it hurts me how it ended. And that is not the ending that I want for Harry or Kurt. I don't know, honestly. Oh, Elijah Wood was Harry. That actually makes sense. But this has been a ride. It's a good game. There are some questions like, okay, is there a way to get around becoming a POW? Is there a whole other part of the story? And I'll have to look into that, because it will bother me if I don't find out. So yeah, oh gosh, that's just, I think I may have at one point said this was a Ubisoft game, just because I played this is the spiritual successor to Valiant Hearts, which is a Ubisoft game, and this one's not. I don't know if I said that. It was definitely on my brain at one point. I wonder if there's a way to not have to replay the entire game, because just looking it up here, there is 7 endings. So, do I want all those? Probably. Do I have what it takes to go through and get all those? Probably not. If I have to replay the entire thing over again. Whew, this has been a ride, and many more memories wait to be retold. Here's the thing about this. I don't know how much of this is based on true story. Hey, watch the credits. I want to see something. Oh, it's waiting for me to press a button. There is a chapter section. There we go. There is a chapter section. Consequences. You know what, guys? That's gonna do it for this video, and this is the finale. This is my ending that I got. I may go through and, for one, try to find the collectibles, because, I missed a lot of collectibles. Or whatever these numbers, I imagine these are collectibles, wouldn't they? Or is this the other side of things that I could have seen? Because I went with what I went with. Let me go back to the menu really quick. That's basically just my menu that I had in game. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna try to go through and get each of the different endings. I want to know what each of these things mean, but that may not be an option. To be able to figure that out. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed, this has been a fun series. You'll see a bonus video probably in the coming week, just depending on how long it takes me to make, about other things in this. So if you enjoyed, please let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.